In the quiet town of Hollow Grove, nestled between ancient woods and forgotten hills, there stood a cemetery that bore a name whispered with trepidation: Evernight Cemetery. Its weathered gates creaked eerily, as if reluctant to allow visitors into its macabre embrace. Hollow Grove's inhabitants spoke of the graveyard with hushed voices, sharing tales of unearthly occurrences that plagued the resting souls. One moonless night, a group of friends, fueled by equal parts curiosity and bravado, decided to venture into Evernight Cemetery. Emma, a skeptic, led the group, joined by her thrill-seeking brother, Alex, and their friends, Sarah and Jake. Armed with flashlights and nervous laughter, they entered the graveyard, unaware of the phantoms that stirred in the shadows. The air within the cemetery seemed to thicken, and the moon's feeble glow barely pierced the canopy of ancient trees that surrounded the graves. The friends noticed mist-like apparitions weaving through the tombstones, their ethereal forms creating an eerie dance under the shroud of darkness. As the group explored deeper, whispers echoed through the still air, carrying fragmented words of sorrow and unfinished business. The temperature plummeted, and tombstones cast elongated shadows that seemed to reach out towards the intruders. Sarah, usually bold and unyielding, felt a spectral hand brush against her shoulder, sending a shiver down her spine. They stumbled upon an ancient mausoleum, its doors slightly ajar. Cautiously, they entered, the creaking hinges echoing in the silence. The cold interior seemed to absorb their every footstep, and the walls whispered tales of lost love and tragic endings. Suddenly, the atmosphere shifted. Candles flickered to life, casting an otherworldly glow on the crypt's forgotten occupants. Distorted faces emerged from the darkness, their hollow eyes fixating on the intruders. Emma's skepticism wavered as she saw the tormented souls manifest before her. A ghostly figure, cloaked in tattered garments, appeared at the center of the mausoleum. Its mournful wails filled the air, recounting the tales of those laid to rest. The friends, paralyzed with fear, listened to the echoes of a tragic love story that transcended the boundaries of life and death. As the clock struck midnight, the mausoleum doors slammed shut. The temperature plummeted further, and the friends felt an invisible force closing in. Shadows twisted and contorted, merging with the tormented spirits that surrounded them. In a desperate bid to escape, the friends stumbled out of the crypt, the echoes of anguished cries following them into the moonlit night. The cemetery, once serene, became a realm where the veil between the living and the dead blurred. From that night onward, the friends carried the chilling memories of Evernight Cemetery. The paranormal activities they witnessed became a haunting reminder that some realms should remain undisturbed, and the shadows of restless souls continue to linger in the hollows of Hollow Grove, awaiting the next unsuspecting visitor to cross the threshold into the realm of the supernatural.